There's a place ahead called Kotagraha. You get some great neer dosa there. ನೀರು ದೋಸೆ ಏನಿದೆ?
ಚಿಕನ್ ಇದೆ, ಮೀನಿದೆ.
ಮೀನು ಯಾವುದು ಮೀನಿದೆ? ಬಂಗುಡೆ ಇದೆ.
ಸಾಂಬಾರು, ಚಟ್ನಿ.
So when you're on the road here, you want something hot to taste. I think the neer dosa, busy off the pan is a thing to have. I'm just enjoying the flavor of the curry. That's delicious. $140 now, and I left home at 7:40. In about 6 hours, I've only done about 180 kilometers here till Hassan. But some journeys are more about finding interesting things along the way. And this journey, especially this detour through Pillai Mess Hassan, is certainly turning out to be one of those. There isn't much talking happening around here. Everybody is focused on their biryani, that's it. So we've just left Hassan about 15 kilometers ago. We're now on the Belur road. And the route that we're taking is, we're going to go to Belur, from Belur, Mudgere, and then I think go to Charmadi. And from Charmadi, find our way towards Mangalore. So all in all, we still have 174 kilometers to go, about 4 hours, 11 minutes of drive time. And I'm sure I'll stop once or twice along the way. So it shows ETA at Mangalore 6:22 PM. But perhaps I will be in Mangalore by 7:30 or 8. Let's enjoy the drive. So I did this route only a couple of weeks ago when we went to Chikmagalur. Of course, Shri was with me then. I don't know if you've caught the vlog. If you haven't caught it yet, I'm going to place a link here and also in the description below. So today we won't go all the way into Chikmagalur. We will turn off way before Chikmagalur at Belur. Typically the route that I take is through Shiradi. But the last time I was on that route, which was about a month or so ago, the roads were quite bad, especially between Sakleshpur and Shiradi. So I've decided to skip that route and instead take this Charmadi route. I'm told the road is narrower, slightly longer in distance, but the roads are in good condition. And I'm told it's also a lot scenic. So let's see what happens. When I'm driving behind vehicles, especially heavy vehicles, I always allow myself enough space. Just so that if I emerge to the right, I have enough space to see what's coming. Because when you're behind that truck, you can't really see anything of what's coming at you. But if you are some distance behind it, you can take a look at what's coming. Never stick too close to a truck or any large vehicle. Actually, any vehicle for that matter. Always give some distance. Enough distance so that if you have to stop, if you have to brake, you can brake without any challenges. I saw somebody taking a snooze in a car back there. And I think that's always a good idea. If you feel that you're a little drowsy or your eyes are drooping, pull over immediately and take a nap. 15-minute nap will do you wonders. There is no valor in saying, I'm going to keep my eyes open. I think that guy in the car lost control momentarily. I don't know if you heard that brake, the squeal of the brake. So like I was saying, you're driving and you're feeling a little drowsy, immediately pull over to the side and take a break. Stretch your legs get some fresh air, step out of the car. Or if you need to take a snooze, take a snooze. 15 minutes, 20 minutes won't hurt. There is no loss of pride in saying I'm feeling a little tired, so I want to take a bit of a break. Doesn't matter if it takes half an hour more, but that break that you will give yourself, that nap that you will take, will ensure that you and everyone else on the road is safe as you make that journey. Sometimes I hear people who say, you know, I've done this in 6 hours non-stop and things like that. Well, you know, at one time I used to be like that, maybe about 15 years ago when I used to do these drives. So I want to get from Bengaluru to Mangaluru in the shortest time possible. And that used to give me a sense of achievement, saying I did that in 7 hours, I did that in 6 hours and things like that. But when I look back at it, I know it was not worth it. It's just that sense of excitement at that point in time. But if something goes wrong, and it could have gone wrong, it definitely ain't worth that sense of excitement. So take it easy. You will also get better mileage. 15.5 kilometers to a litre. That's the mileage that I'm currently clocking on the Crista. So there are two modes in this car. So one is the Eco mode, which is what you see there, if you can see it. And then there is the power mode. Switch to power now. Power basically gives you an insane power boost. The pickup is crazy. Like I'm in power mode now and I can just surge past any vehicle on the road. But you know, I feel that it's best to be in eco mode because I don't want to be in that power surge sort of a mindset all the time, because you may surge ahead but then there's slow moving traffic ahead, there's somebody coming from the sides. So I prefer to drive this car in eco mode. Once in a while, if I feel I need some extra juice to overtake, perhaps on an incline or a slope, I may switch to power mode momentarily, but usually I'm driving in eco mode. Usually I'm driving around 100. If the road's open, 100, 110. On twisties like this, I'm fairly happy with 80. I think we take a left ahead in 100 meters towards Belur. ಇಬ್ಣಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಏನು?
ಅಂದರೆ ಮಿಸ್ಟ್ ಬೀಳುತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು.
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಬ್ಣಿ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ನನಗೆ ಒಂದು ಫಿಲ್ಟರ್ ಕಾಫಿ ಕೊಡಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಂಗ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಸಕ್ಕರೆ ಕಮ್ಮಿ. Decided to take a bit of a break. We've stopped at Ibni Cafe, which is somewhere after Mudgere. I think it's before we enter the Charmadi Ghat. Thought we grab a cup of coffee. It's a lovely location, hills in the distance. You got the coffee estates, you got some cattle grazing in the fields below. All in all, seems like a nice place to grab a cup of coffee. The road has been fantastic. I remember the Hassan, Sakleshpur to Shiradi stretch was terrible. But this has been absolutely smooth. When you turn into Belur, they restrict the heavy traffic that comes in this direction. Although you do see some trucks here and there, but I think they restrict heavy traffic, and that's why the roads are a lot better. The roads are absolutely smooth. They are narrower, but then they're quite smooth. Strong there. Coffee is nice. Not as thick as one would expect, but the flavors are quite strong. The route's been absolutely fantastic, very scenic. So if this is the sort of road that I even encounter into Charmadi and beyond, I definitely am going to take this route into Mangalore the next time around as well.
ಒಂದು ಎರಡು ಪುಳಿಯೋಗರೆ ಕೊಡಿ, ಎರಡು ಪುಳಿಯೋಗರೆ, ಒಂದು ಅಕ್ಕಿ ರೊಟ್ಟಿ, ಒಂದು ನೀರು.
So I think they also do some heavier snacks here. So the table behind me has just ordered some puliyogre, some neer dosai. Speaking of neer dosai, there's a place ahead called Kotagraha, and I'm told you get some great neer dosai there. So I'm looking to drive there and hopefully taste some. Honey. ಇನ್ನು aloe vera ಎಲ್ಲ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. So good place to stop all in all. They also have an interesting store there where you can buy some honey, homemade aloe vera, some oils to relieve yourself of some pain and aches, some cashew and things like that. So if you're on this route and want to stop for a quick cup of coffee, just stretch your legs. The loo is also all right. You can consider stopping at Ibni Cafe. The coffee may not be the best that you've tasted, but it's a sort that does the job. ನೀರು ದೋಸೆಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಏನಿದೆ?
ಚಿಕನ್ ಇದೆ, ಮೀನಿದೆ,
ಮೀನು ಯಾವುದು ಮೀನಿದೆ?
ಬಂಗಡೆ.
ಬಂಗುಡೆ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಫ್ರೆಶ್ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಸರಿ. So I just stop at Kotigahara and I'm told the thing to taste here is a ನೀರು ದೋಸೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರೇನು? ಬೇಬಿ. ಅಂಗಡಿ ಹೆಸರು ಅನಿಲ್. ಅನಿಲ್ ಯಾರು?
ಅಣ್ಣನ ಮಗ.
ಅಣ್ಣನ
ಮಗ.
ಅಣ್ಣನ ಮಗ. ಸೊ ಯಾಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಇದೆ ನೀರು ದೋಸೆ?
ಇದು ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಹಾಂ.
ಬರೀ ಅಕ್ಕಿ ಮಾತ್ರ, ತೆಂಗಿನ ಬೆಳೆ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಸೋಡಾ ಪುಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ತೆಂಗಿನಕಾಯಿ?
ತೆಂಗಿನಕಾಯಿ ಹಾಲು.
ತೆಂಗಿನಕಾಯಿ ಹಾಲು.
45 ವರ್ಷ.
45 ವರ್ಷ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದದ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಮದು. ಈಗ ಸುಮಾರು ಅಂಗಡಿ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ?
ಇದೆ, ಸುಮಾರು ಇದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆನೂ ದೋಸೆ ಇದೆ.
ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ದೋಸೆ, ನೀರು ದೋಸೆ.
ನೀರು ದೋಸೆ, ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ ದೋಸೆನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಬರೀ ನೀರು ದೋಸೆ. ಫ್ಯಾಂಟಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್. ಮತ್ತೆ ಬನ್ಸ ಇದೆ.
ಬನ್ಸ್,
ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಬನ್ಸ್,
ಬಿಸಿ ಬನ್ಸ್.
ಬಿಸಿ ಬನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಐ ಗೋನಾ ಟೇಸ್ಟ್ ದ ನೀರು ದೋಸೆ. ಆಗ್ತೀರಾ ನನಗೆ? ನೀರು ದೋಸೆ ಮತ್ತು ಬಂಗುಡೆ ಕರಿ. Well, we're gonna taste some neer dosa and bangude curry here at Anil Hotel here in Kotigahara. So I'm told the neer dosa is the thing to have. That's the only dosa that they do here. So this place has been around for the last 45 years or so.
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಅಣ್ಣನ ಅಮ್ಮ ಇದ್ರು.
ಅಮ್ಮ ಇದ್ರು, ಓಕೆ. ಅವಾಗ
ಅಮ್ಮ ತೀರೋರು.
ಓಕೆ.
ಅಣ್ಣ ಇದ್ರು, ಅಣ್ಣ ತೀರೋರು. ಈಗ ನಾವು
ಇದೇನು?
ಸಾಂಬಾರು, ಚಟ್ನಿ.
Dhwani, my name is Swaroop.
My name is
and
Grishma.
Grishma.
Yeah.
Hi,
Fantastic. So we've got fans of Food Lovers TV here in
Kotigahara. Yes.
Kotigahara. As I'm ready to tuck into my neer dosa, bangude curry and the chicken curry. ನಿಮ್ದು ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಈಗ.
ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
See you. Bye.
Bye.
Always nice to meet fans of the show wherever we go. Of course, in the process, my dosa has become a little cold, but not to worry. Dosa has a hint of tartness somewhere there. So, the option of a vegetable curry, or a chicken curry, or the fish curry. I asked for the fish curry, but he's decided to give me a sampler of all three. So when you're on the road here, you want something hot to taste, I think the neer dosa, busy off the pan is a thing to have. And it's served you with some chutney. ಚಟ್ನಿ ಸಖತ್ ಖಾರ ಇದೆ. ಚಳಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಖಾರ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಒಳಗಿಂದ ಸೆಕೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಅಮ್ಮ. ನೋಡ್ತೀರಾ? ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. I'm going to go for that fish curry now, that bangude curry. You can taste the mackerel in the curry. ಇದು ಇವಾಗ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಮೀನು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಾಡಿ ಇಟ್ಟರೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಹಾಂ, ಉಪ್ಪು ಖಾರ ಹಿಡಿಯಲ್ಲ.
8 ಗಂಟೆ ಮೀನು ಬರುತ್ತೆ, 10 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ.
ನನಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬಿಸಿ ದೋಸೆ ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ? ಐ ಆಮ್ ಟೇಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ರಲ್ ಇನ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಕರಿ. ಸೊ ಯು ನೋ ದಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಫಿಶ್ ಕರಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬಿನ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಅ ಫ್ಯೂ hours ago, and when you're tasting mackerel curry, you want that mackerel curry to be prepared a while ago, because you want all that masala to seep into that mackerel, and also for the mackerel to lend its flavors to that masala, to that curry. I've got some busy neer dosa, and that's the dosa that I'm looking to savor with that fish curry, with that bangude curry. Oh, that curry is delicious. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ ಬಿಸಿ? You know neer dosa? Now this neer dosa is a sort that you can easily eat about 5 or 6 at one sitting. There's a bit of ginger that I bit into in that curry. I haven't even gone for that fish yet. I'm just enjoying the flavor of the curry. That's delicious. It's translucent. You can almost see the light through that neer dosa. And there's also a bit of a crust to part of that neer dosa. So you got a bit of a kadak edge to it. Let's go for some of that fish. I think the fish calls to be soaked in some more of that gravy. To me, the curry had more flavor than the fish itself. So it's probably not the primest specimen of a mackerel, but I think the fish in this curry serves to give the curry its flavors, which is what you want to mop up with your neer dosa. And towards that, this does a fantastic job. You want to dip the thick flesh of the mackerel into some of that curry and then savor. You know neer dosa aake nange? Oh, thank you. That neer dosa you can eat perhaps at least 5 or 6 easily without any problem. That chicken curry is quite flavorful too. I think the masala here at Anil Hotel is quite tasty. The spicing that they do, it's quite an aromatic sort of a masala. So I think this particular neer dosa location is another incentive to use the Charmadi route to get into Mangaluru. ಏನು ಉರಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಬಿಸಿ ಬಿಸಿ ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಗಲ್ ವಡೆ ಕೊಡಿ Baby is frying some busy vade, so I said let's taste one single bede vade, the masala vade. Some busy masala vade. Steaming hot. Plenty of dill in that, slightly muted in its seasoning. But then I guess because I've tasted these very flavorful curries, this vade is having a tough act to follow. Vade is alright, but to me, it's that neer dosa. Busy neer dosa. Hot neer dosa with those curries. The fish curry as well as the chicken curry. And if you're a vegetarian, this vegetable curry too is quite nice. So if you are here in Kotigara, so definitely look up Anil Hotel, an eatery that's been around for the last 45 years. Thank you. Some chai after all that neer dosa and the fish curry. This is the first time that I've taken the Charmadi route into Mangalore, and I'm already enjoying the entire experience. And I think this stop here at Kotigara to taste that neer dosa and that fish curry and chicken curry, followed by some chai, is certainly a part of that experience. I'm all perked up to take on the Charmadi Ghats.